What dealers have been hiding about these hybrids will make your stomach drop. Repair bills in the thousands, systems failing without warning, and resale values crashing overnight. Here are the 17 hybrid cars you need to stay away from in 2026. Number 17. The Jeep Wrangler 4x4 Cross Electric. The Wrangler 4x4 Cross Electric's reputation for reliability has been completely undermined by manufacturing failures. Off-road enthusiasts trusted the Jeep badge, only to discover they had purchased a financial liability. When Jeep introduced the Wrangler 4x4 Cross Electric, they promised the ultimate combination of off-road ability and electric efficiency. What owners got instead was a mechanical nightmare. Factory reports show over 50 manufacturing defects documented within 3 months across drivetrain and electrical systems. The 8-speed transmission exhibits unexpected stalling and delayed engagement. One owner's vehicle stalled on the motorway. Another experienced complete transmission failure at 27,000 miles. Jeep dealerships charged £2,000 to £3,000 just for diagnostic work. The high-voltage battery demonstrates early life failures with reduced range after 5,000 miles. In cold weather, electric range drops 50%. Battery replacement exceeds £5,000. 2-year-old models lose 45% of purchase value. Number 16. The Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. The Sonata Hybrid fails to deliver on Hyundai's traditional reliability promise. Consumer Reports rating is particularly damning given Hyundai's reputation for building dependable vehicles. The Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, priced at £29,000, promised affordable hybrid motoring. Consumer Reports rated it as having below-average reliability due to electronics failures. The infotainment system freezes regularly, trapping drivers with inactive navigation. Instrument panel display malfunctions prevent safety indicators from appearing. Hyundai's thin UK dealer network means longer waits for parts. Repair costs regularly exceed £2,000. After 3 years, owners face significant ownership risks without factory support. Number 15. The Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring. The Lincoln Aviator's problems are particularly troubling because it was specifically designed for the premium market. Buyers paid premium prices only to receive premium problems and premium repair bills. The Lincoln Aviator Grand Touring promised British luxury buyers an alternative at premium price. The hybrid powertrain integration created an electrical nightmare. Owners document the regenerative braking system engaging unexpectedly, causing sudden deceleration without touching the brake. One owner reported an unintended panic stop on a dual carriageway, narrowly avoiding a collision. Electrical diagnostic work averages £1,800 per visit. Parts must be ordered from the United States, extending repair timelines to 4 or 5 weeks. Depreciation reaches 40% over 3 years. Number 14. The Volvo XC60 Cross Country E plug-in hybrid. The Volvo XC60's battery management failures are not isolated incidents. Multiple owners report similar problems, suggesting a systemic design flaw that Volvo has been unable to address through software updates. Volvo's reputation made the XC60 Cross Country E appealing to premium families. The integrated electric and petrol systems created unexpected reliability issues. Owners report the high-voltage battery losing charge while parked. Some experience complete discharge after 2 weeks. The vehicle will not start. Even the petrol engine will not engage, requiring expensive dealer recovery. The problem stems from software failures in battery management. The 8-speed transmission shows hesitation and jerky downshifting. Warranty claims for transmission issues are routinely denied by Volvo. Air suspension compressor failures cost £2,000 to £3,000. Number 13. The Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid. The Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid has poor integration between its hybrid components, which creates a vehicle that feels fundamentally broken. Owners describe driving in a state of constant frustration and uncertainty. Mitsubishi's Outlander plug-in hybrid was priced at £34,000 and targeted cost-conscious families. The 2-litre turbocharged engine combined with electric motors interacts poorly with the 8-speed CVT transmission, and owners report violent shuddering during acceleration. The high-voltage battery demonstrates capacity loss far faster than claimed. Owners report electric range degrading from 38 miles to 18 miles within 18 months. Integration failures occasionally strand drivers in electric mode without sufficient charge. Service centres report diagnostic work averaging £800 to £1,200. Transmission repairs escalate to £3,000. Number 12. The Chevrolet Blazer Hybrid. The Chevrolet Blazer Hybrid has problems that emerge so quickly many owners experience failures while still making finance payments on the vehicle. This creates particular financial hardship. The Chevrolet Blazer Hybrid, priced at £31,000, promised affordable American performance. The Turbo 4 engine combined with the electric motor causes transmission problems. The 9-speed automatic exhibits harsh shifts and delayed engagement. The infotainment system suffers from software glitches. Touchscreens freeze, voice commands fail, and Bluetooth drops regularly. Electrical gremlins cause intermittent warning lights, malfunction in climate control, and occasional power steering loss. One owner lost power steering while navigating London traffic, creating a serious safety hazard. Transmission diagnostics run from £100 to £1,500. 3-year-old examples trade at 30 to 35% below purchase price. Number 11. The Kia Sorento Hybrid. The Kia Sorento's 7-year warranty provides little comfort when dealerships routinely deny claims. Owners report feeling misled by the warranty promise. The Kia Sorento Hybrid offered competitive pricing and an impressive 7-year warranty. Recent warranty data shows it has become one of Kia's most claimed against vehicles. The hybrid powertrain integration with the 8-speed dual-clutch transmission created synchronization problems, causing unexpected hesitation and jerky downshifts. Owners describe the vehicle fighting itself during gear changes. Winter performance is problematic. Official 51 miles per gallon claims drop below 30 in cold weather. The climate control frequently malfunctions, with air conditioning compressors failing prematurely. Complete cooling failure at 35,000 miles can cost £1,800 to £2,400. Before we reveal the top 10, the hybrid disasters that have genuinely destroyed owner finances, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you have found this useful. Let's continue. Number 10. The Range Rover Evoque Plug-in Hybrid. The Range Rover Evoque Plug-in Hybrid, priced at £51,000, positioned itself as the stylish answer for premium families. Jaguar Land Rover's electrical system weakness created endemic problems. The high-voltage battery management system shows software failures that prevent proper charging. Owners report vehicles stuck in charging error mode. The hybrid powertrain can produce sudden acceleration surges, followed by unexpected deceleration. The air suspension system becomes extremely problematic. Repair costs regularly exceed £3,000. The official 12-mile electric-only range is listed as 12 miles, but in real-world British driving it is closer to 6 to 8 miles. 2-year-old models trade at 35 to 40% below the original purchase price. Number 9. The Audi Q 5.5 TFSI-IE seemed perfect for premium buyers at £58,000, until owners discovered serious safety issues. Audi issued a recall after finding a thermal overload risk in the high-voltage battery. Battery cells showed a genuine fire risk. Some cars require complete battery replacement exceeding £6,000 after warranty. This Q 5.5 model also reveals electrical gremlins in Audi's architecture. Infotainment systems freeze. Climate control malfunctions. Power windows fail. The dual-clutch transmission requires oil changes every 38,000 miles. Transmission repairs can cost £3,000 to £5,000 after warranty. Number 8. The Mercedes-Benz GLE 450e. The GL 450e, at £55,000, promised supreme comfort and advanced technology. It has become one of the most problematic Mercedes models in British ownership. The complex 48-volt mild hybrid, combined with plug-in architecture, created electrical issues. The high-voltage battery management software prevents proper charging. Owners document a complete shutdown while driving. The vehicle simply stops, and requires recovery. Mercedes engineers attributed incidents to software conflicts, but permanent fixes have proven elusive. Air suspension failures cost £2,500 to £4,000. Depreciation is brutal. Number 7. The DS7 Crossback E-Tense plug-in hybrid. The DS7 Crossback E-Tense, priced at £50,000, represented DS Automobile's ambitious entry into electrified premium motoring. What owners discovered was a poorly integrated hybrid system. The high-voltage battery management exhibits critical software failures that prevent proper charging. Owners report vehicles stuck in charging error states. The turbocharged petrol engine and electric motor integration created unpredictable shifting. Owners describe sudden acceleration surges followed by unexpected deceleration. The DS7's electrical architecture has become problematic. Infotainment systems freeze. Climate control malfunctions. Air suspension failures cost £2,000 to £3,000. Number 6. The Audi Q8 TFSI IE plug-in hybrid. At around £70,000, it targeted affluent buyers seeking flagship luxury SUV performance. What owners discovered was a complex powertrain creating substantial problems. The high-voltage battery demonstrates unexpected discharge during extended parking. Owners find the battery completely discharged when they try to restart the vehicle, and the vehicle becomes immobile. The 8-speed transmission produces unpredictable shifting, and owners report hesitation and jerky downshifts. Diagnostic work averages £2,000 per visit. Inverter failures exceed £4,000. 3-year-old models trade at 35 to 40% below purchase price. Number 5. The BMW X5 plug-in hybrid. The BMW X5 plug-in hybrid, priced at £60,000, attracted affluent buyers. The ownership reality proved far different. The complex electrical architecture created endemic problems. The high-voltage battery management exhibits software conflicts, preventing proper charging. Owners report vehicles stuck in error states. The integrated electric motor generated complaints of unexpected drive loss. Power electronics demonstrated recurring failure patterns. Inverter failures exceed £4,000. The transmission shows harsh downshifting and occasional drive loss. Air suspension failures cost £3,000 to £5,000 regularly. Number 4. The Audi Q7 plug-in hybrid. Priced between £65,000 and £80,000, it attracted buyers expecting exceptional quality. Owners discovered serious engineering flaws and disappointing reliability. The 6-cylinder petrol engine, combined with twin electric motors, created reliability problems Audi cannot resolve. Owners report unpredictable transmission behavior, unexpected gear changes, and hesitation during acceleration. The high-voltage battery management system exhibits software failures. The air suspension proved catastrophically expensive. Compressor failures cost £2,000 to £4,000. Depreciation is dramatic. 3-year-old models purchased for £75,000 are worth £40,000 to £45,000. Number 3. The Peugeot 3008 plug-in hybrid. At £52,000, the Peugeot 3008 plug-in hybrid represented French automotive ambition. What owners discovered was a powertrain integration disaster. The hybrid battery shows unexpected discharge issues, leaving owners stranded. The high-voltage pack shows faster than claimed capacity degradation. Owners report the electric range declining from 38 miles to 18 miles within 12 months. There are complete hybrid system failures documented where the vehicle will not start. Recovery to Peugeot dealerships is the only solution, with diagnostic work averaging £1,500. 3-year-old models trade at 30 to 40% below purchase price. Number 2. The Ford Mustang Mach-E hybrid prototype. Ford's Mustang Mach-E hybrid prototype, the experimental series hybrid before full electrification, represents one of the most troubled hybrid vehicles attempted. Only a limited number were built at £48,000. The series hybrid architecture, where the petrol engine drove the generator rather than directly powering the wheels, created unprecedented complexity. When synchronization failed, drivers experienced complete powerlessness or uncontrolled acceleration. Ford's limited documentation made repairs nearly impossible. Even Ford dealerships lacked training on the hybrid system. Owners documented spending over £10,000 on diagnostic work without resolution. Multiple examples experienced complete failure, with replacement costs exceeding £8,000. Number 1. The Nissan Juke second generation hybrid. The second generation Nissan Juke hybrid launched in 2019 and represents the single worst financial decision for British hybrid buyers. 2 consecutive generations of Juke hybrids have proven catastrophically unreliable. The first generation created the small SUV segment in Britain. The second generation has destroyed owner finances with mechanical failure after mechanical failure. The 1.6-litre turbocharged petrol engine demonstrates bearing failures resulting in complete engine destruction. Owners between 70,000 and 120,000 miles experience catastrophic engine seizure without any warning whatsoever. Engine replacement exceeds £4,000, often significantly more than the vehicle is worth on the used car market. This is financially devastating for owners. The continuously variable transmission is perhaps the most problematic component in modern British automotive history. The CVT exhibits violent juddering from extremely low mileages, sometimes as early as 10,000 miles. Complete transmission failure beyond 70,000 miles is disturbingly common. CVT replacement costs £3,000 to £5,000, rendering 5-year-old examples completely worthless. This is financially devastating for owners expecting reliability. Electrical issues compound the catastrophe dramatically. The infotainment system freezes regularly. Warning lights appear without explanation. Air conditioning fails completely. Interior trim cracks and deteriorates dramatically. Buttons wear smooth. Seat fabric disintegrates. 5-year-old examples look 15 years old. The hybrid battery, normally Toyota or Honda strength, proved problematic in Nissan's flawed implementation. Battery warning lights trigger on perfectly functional vehicles. Complete hybrid system shutdowns leave owners stranded without recourse. Depreciation is truly telling. A 2015 Juke hybrid costing £18,000 new fetches £4,000 to £5,000 on classified websites. That seems like a bargain until transmission failure appears, converting a £4,000 bargain into a £6,000 repair problem overnight. The second generation Juke hybrid finished as the single worst car overall in the 2024 What Car Reliability Survey. 2 consecutive Juke generations at the very bottom of independent reliability data represent not bad luck, but patterns every UK buyer deserves to understand. The Nissan Juke is everywhere on British roads. Being common does not mean being good. Being cheap does not mean being economical. And being hybrid does not mean being efficient. The Juke hybrid represents automotive false economy at its most damaging. Thousands of owners have discovered this truth too late. Owners trading in these vehicles often discover they owe more on finance than the cars are worth. Dealership managers report having difficulty selling these vehicles even at distressed prices. The Nissan Juke hybrid has created a toxic reputation that extends beyond the vehicle itself, undermining consumer confidence in the entire Nissan brand and raising questions about the company's quality control processes and engineering competence. Those are the 17 worst hybrid cars in the UK right now. Each is backed by reliability data and owner experiences. If you recognized your vehicle, contact your dealer immediately. If you are shopping for hybrids, avoid every single one without exception. Drive smart, buy smart, and we'll see you next time.